Oh man, I hope everybody is ready for uh definitely fake stream of Xenoblade Chronicles X. It was a joke all along. Turns out I'm not starting anything new. And in fact, I'm getting back to the thing that everybody really wanted from me, which is of course more Sid Meier's Pirates. I mean, really, who could say no to Sid Meier's Pirates? No, that was the lie. That was the lie that I chose to tell today. Because of course it is April 1st, the day where we kind of just lie. It's the day where we just, do a bunch of lies and say that they're jokes. Well, I should have done the classic. Actually, I'm playing a visual novel because I don't respect that medium, and I think do that counts as a joke. She says, having played many hours of Slay the Princess and Scarlet Hollow. And technically speaking, there's a hot debate about it, but Phoenix Wright as well. Anyway, though, yeah, no, that's the opening bit. I've had a few stupid jokes to do for April Fools that I just haven't over the years. Because mostly it's just a bunch of false starts. I was gonna do it the year before this one, or before last year, but Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog came out, so I had to unironically play that. And then last year, I don't remember why, I'm guessing a stream just didn't fall on April 1st. That's probably why that happened. But I don't want to do a false start because I'm actually, playing something for real. We're actually starting Xenoblade X. That was a fool all along. I really am starting that. So anyway, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition came out recently, and I really want to play it because it's been a very long time since the original came out. I'm looking at a picture of the character I created for this game that I actually happened to take a picture of with my phone, and it's saying December 25th, 2015, so it's not been quite 10 years exactly, but it's been 9 in a significant portion. Don't remember what the actual release date of X originally was, but yeah, that was a Christmas game, 2015. But wouldn't you know it, I never actually beat the game, nor did I get particularly far in the game. So I'm looking to change that because, as of late, I've been thinking, damn, I really like the Xeno series, or, at least the Xenoblade games. Xenogears, still working on. Xenosaga, have not touched. But, Blade, yeah, no. I really do like those games, which is why I probably should play them, to completion. I've finished Xenoblade 1 and the side story of that in Definitive Edition. I'm working on 2, and then I'm going to work on 3. And I do dig them. But yeah, I've yet to finish a decent portion of them overall. So yeah, that's kind of what this is about. It is very nice that, all of the Xenoblade games are on the Switch, though. I mean, look, Switch 2 is around the corner, but it's backwards compatible, so it's fine. You'll still be able to play the Xeno games on the Xeno. It's an important distinction. Just Xenoblade. Gears and Saga are different cases. Those were made under, different publishers, but yeah, you can play all the Xenoblade games on Switch. You can get all of them. And you only have to buy DLC for 2 of them. Alright, I think that's all of my preamble, more or less. Yeah, the only other thing I want to mention is, if you happen to hear game audio twice, I will have to adjust my setup, because I only sort of have something set up. This is really kind of an awkward position that I'm playing from. But currently, I don't have audio coming in through OBS for my end, because that's on a slight delay, and that would drive me slightly mad. But if the TV is picking up on the mic, which I've got it aimed away, so spatially that should not be a thing. But again, if it is, just mention that, and I will fix it. But yeah, I think that's it. Let's just leave this page of judgmental water Pokemon, though keep those judgmental water Pokemon in your heart, because that's basically the environment in this video game. It is just a whole lot of nature trying to kill you. That is the thing that I do remember from my time with Xenoblade Chronicles X. Nature hates you, and nature is going to beat the shit out of you, etc., etc. Anyway, so, like I said, I've been working on these games recently. Let's see. Well, I'm just going to pay attention to my audio. Are you going to be picking this up? Okay, I'm not seeing it make any bars while the music's going. Also, I didn't have to change decibels at all for the actual game side audio, but that seems kind of low. Maybe picking up a little bit. Hold on a sec. Okay, so I've turned that down on TV end of things, so I think I shouldn't be picking anything up. Now, as long as I can actually hear the game, we should be good. Alright, so, yeah. I've already done my preamble, so I guess we're just going right in then. Yeah, doesn't seem like it's picking it up. I think we're good. I think we're not getting doubled. Good old space. The one place not corrupted by capitalism. Ah, damn it, Nintendo's out here. I said not corrupted by capitalism. Xenoblade Chronicles X. This is the one you should play. Don't play any other ones. You probably don't have a Wii U anyway. Is that a Lavos? You gotta tell me if you're a Lavos. Yep, that's her. You're probably wondering how we got here. Well, it all started with a series of horrible trade negotiations.
July 2054 AD.
Alright, not too far off.
The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning.
People looked up at the sky and pointed at them and said, what the
Our
fuck
planet
is that?
was
What the fuck is that?
Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape.
Okay, yeah, no, I've played Lancer, so I'm
Among
familiar.
them was our
It's kind of
ship,
an AU.
the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. Literally.
Warrior past! Fuck America! Get him!
The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived.
Yeah, so this is just an entire Armored
Our
Core
ship took
game, so
heavy
you gotta play
damage.
that for
We lost
context.
control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
Alright, so 2054, and then whatever year this was that we
Since
finally made
then,
it over here.
2
Kind of
months
a
have passed.
mixed results. Pluses and minuses compared to 2025. Okay, so I'm gonna just be looking at OBS for this since I don't need reaction time, but I do need my spine, so given my setup, this is a little more comfortable. I don't know, I might wind up having to just play from the OBS screen instead. Might be a little easier. Alright, so yes, this is the only Xenoblade game with a character creator. Actually, only Xeno game, period. Because, yeah, nothing in Gears or Saga. Those have their main characters. Alright, so let's see. Someone seems to be picking up sound from the TV, which is good. Alright, so, anyway... I don't... let's see... Alright, so... I don't remember... what base I might have... I feel like it was this one. Again, I've got the picture from 2015. And I might try to make her look less sad. Kind of a sad-looking person I made back for original. One in the second row. She does have quite the attitude. Not quite what I'm looking for, so, Alright, so let's see, what are we looking with here? Alright, so this is kind of a neutral expression. Well, little sad. Little sad. So yeah, So the look I was kind of going for when I played this game originally was kind of a mechanic type of character, which, yeah, technically there's already a mechanic, but, you know, you can have more than one. So... Maybe I'll feel that one? Yeah, this is just the base, not anything major, so... Yeah, I think this is, like, closer to what I had before. But again, I'm maybe trying to look for slightly less sad than that. Maybe I do want something like this, right? I think this is a good neutral position to start with, so yeah, let's go with this one, see how I like this. Oh god, the one thing I did not really take into account. Did I make her short or tall? I feel like... Let's see... I don't really have any good... shots. I do have a few... from different outfits, but without context, I can't really see character size. You know, I do kind of miss Street Fighter 6 having a standee, so you could kind of just, like, compare your height. Like, what do I look like next to Luke from Street? Do you think that's actually very helpful? Well, probably somewhere around here, I guess. Assuming 50 is about average. And you know, I did specifically go very short for Morgan in Street Fighter 6, and V, I don't remember having the option to do sliders, so I'm thinking maybe a little above average, you know, kinda tall. But she's not gonna be the one doing, the person lifting. You know, she's not the tallest person in the room. Nobody's gonna be like, ah, damn, I wish she would carry me. No. That's not what we're going with this time. Alright. So, let's see. Oh, yep, I definitely get friends. Let's see, I think she was... lighter in skin. Nope, not all the way down there. That looks about right. The other problem, of course, is the fact that, like, this, of course, is the definitive edition, which means the graphics are gonna be at least a little bit different. Overall, it's gonna be you know, similar. It's not gonna be a huge departure, but there will be some slight differences, but I think that looks about correct here. And you know, it's weird, it's really hard to tell exactly what Freckle style. But I think this is what I went with. Cheeks, I don't think see much of anything, so we'll go for blank. Scars. We'll actually give her a few scars, which, you know, makes sense. We keep getting in battles for Earth. You know, it's a whole thing. We're gonna have a few scars. Moles, I don't think I gave her anything, but I guess I also don't necessarily have to be beholden to what I did before, exactly. I'm mostly saying that because I never really give characters moles, but... go... right here. Why the hell not? I never do that. Alright, so let's see. Hair. Oh boy, here's the thing that's gonna take a while, though... I do have... the hair color, so this... looks like... I kind of went for a reddish with the tips, or the roots before. And really deep purple. Still like visibly purple. That, I think, but it also depends on... let's see, so... we got hair. This is pretty good. Kinda dig that one. This, I think, is what I had... yeah, this is what she had before. And again, I could always change it up, if I wanted to. I'm kinda digging that one, too. I feel like that one's my least favorite thus far. Well, maybe not my least favorite, but... I don't know, I might just go with what I did originally. It's a good look. The other question is, can you change partway through the game? So if I could change designs, I might do that in the future, but... I think I kinda dig the short hair look still. Alright, that also means, however, oops. That's the B button, not the A button. She didn't have that, so no. Let's see. So what did I go for before? I think something slightly darker, maybe? Maybe something like this, and then tips. Oh, I accidentally did roots and tips, whoops. Well, is there built-in? Oh wait, no, this might be it. Because noticing, the length of the tips is slightly different in the original, because the picture I've got has the purple going up a bit farther, but I think part of it is there's also, like, more vivid colors farther down. I don't think I'm gonna get the exact look from before. Might have just also had colors that were a little closer together then. Okay. Okay. I think... I've also been a little more like this. I think I kind of like how this looks. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. There we go. So yeah, kind of a purplish red, leading down into purple for the tips. You know, it's the future. You know, give it a few years, hair's just gonna do this naturally. You know, you don't need any kind of hair dye or anything, it'll just do this. By 2054, yeah, hair can just do this. Alright, that's it for hair then. Okay, eyes. We've got some weird pupils in this game. So let's see, I gave her kind of a blue eye originally. I think I still kind of like that color. I think I'm just gonna go for black. It looks kind of weird having the dot in the center there. Alright, so... I really like that tone. Okay, so let's see, what else do we have? I didn't really give her anything too fancy. She might have given her this one. Ah, shit. Eyes leaking to the- damn it. All the blue leaked out of my eyes. Jeez. Heck. Alright, I think this is it. I think that's about right. Makeup. Don't think I really gave her all that much. Alright, I definitely didn't give her face paint. I would notice if I had given her face paint. Again, if I can change designs down the line... I might give her something fancy, but... If ever I'm incredibly wrong about something, boop. Oh yeah, that shouldn't be a major spoiler, so... Yeah, go ahead and mention it. I'm sticking with this no matter what, I think. But if I can change down the line, I might just play around with hairstyles. Okay, cool. Didn't think that would be any kind of spoiler. Unless Schultz just breaks in through the roof. Hey, by the way! Here's a makeup kit. Alright, so... Okay, and now it's time for voice. You know what? Actually, very cool. They actually, give you kind of a description of the voice, and also just tell you who the voice actor is right from the get-go. That's cool. I feel like most games actively try to hide who actually voices any given character. Again, going back to Street Fighter 6, there's so many voices, and it's cool, and I do like how descriptive they are. I could not figure out which voice was which, because, like, you can find a good overall, like, list of the voice actors, but I don't remember if I could find anywhere that, like, matched them to whatever, number voice they are. Alright, so, I'm gonna see if I can figure out what voice I used. If any of them say Starfall Rondo, that's specifically the voice clip I remember. So that'd be the one I'm familiar with. If anything sends me into shock. I'm like, oh my god, that voice. Then I'll know which one. Okay, so.
Huh. Alright. Huh. Hey! They staggered me. Alright. Hey! Huh. Shall we?
Again, I don't remember what voice I went with before. I don't have a screenshot of that. And I didn't want to bring out my Wii U just to figure out what voice I used. I don't think I would have been able to tell either, because I don't think it would have been in a place where I could change that and check or whatever. Also, I don't think they listed the voice actors in the original edition either. Then again, I wouldn't have been familiar with any of these voice actresses at any point. Like, I hadn't played Three Houses yet. I didn't know Terraplat. Anyway, on with it.
Here we go. Here we go. Nice job. Nice job. Huh. 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 Nice job. Hey there. Nice job.
Maybe? That might have been it.
Hello. Hello. Ah! Hello. Success. It's a pleasure. I've lost my balance. Ah!
You're in good hands now. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
I mean, I don't know what I think. It'd be nice if these cycled instead of just play random.
Here goes. Here goes. You're in good hands now. Oh, I'm getting wobbly. What? We sure owned them. Oh, I'm getting wobbly. Let's get on with it. Hello. Let's get on with it.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. Right, yeah, so for the most part, much different voice cast for this game than your usual Xenoblade game. It slipped my mind to mention that at any point, but, you know. Usually, the voice talents they pull are from, you know, around Britain and that general area. I think Xenoblade 2 just, like, uses a bunch of different areas to kind of make their own regions distinct. Each Titan typically pulls, like, from a general area for accents. Yeah, dubbed in London, but I think 2 was kind of varied. Don't know about 3. But anyway, yeah, all that is to say, Classic is, you know, both for male and female avatars are, you know, from the original studio then. So, if you've played Xenoblade 1, yeah, you know Classic. And it might be a little less jarring.
Just tell me what to do. Shall we? Let's go. Just tell me what to do.
Alright, good voice, but also definitely not what... I think I must have gone for independent.
So what if you staggered me? So what if you staggered me? Nice job. Hey there. So what if you staggered me?
Okay, so yeah. I think... I must have gone with Kira Buckland then. That, of all of them, that sounds the most familiar. Alright, so... Yeah, we'll go with independent. Let's see... And it doesn't actually let you name the character, I don't think? I don't remember if it does. Obviously, of course, this is a character creator, so it's not like you're gonna hear your name. Default name, you know, is Cross. That's the, if you're referring to the character, yeah, their name's Cross. Okay, do you get to name them? Just afterwards then. Oh, that's right, yeah, no, it's not until after character creator. Somebody has to ask you in-game, and then you get to do it, I think, right? Yeah, okay. Did that have any special symbols? It seemed like a pretty good password security strength, but, you know. You gotta have an exclamation point in there.
External access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, still got hands. Good, good. Didn't lose those in the war.
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
Why do I feel like I had a dream where I was playing the DLC and you
Careful.
kicked the shit out of me?
Just take it nice
Also,
and slow,
there's like
okay?
4 of you?
Your senses will need time to reactivate.
I don't know what the fuck that's about.
Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
Well, I probably have to.
You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover.
Ah, you're the silent
That's not
character
good.
creator protagonist. You
Just
you
try
have
and
super
focus, all right?
amnesia. Ah, damn it, you gotta be fish out of water. Alright, so, I don't remember if I ever came up with a last name for her, but... I remember distinctly I went with Julia. Yep, that's her.
Good, there we go. What else you remember?
I remember I have independent
It'll
voice.
In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
Well enough for a walking tutorial. Show your body is working fine. Show you're still disoriented. Okay, so like this rules. Like the fact that you have, you know, just the regular option, but also a little descriptor is helpful, but also does allow for some clever bits of writing. Anyway, I feel like we're probably good enough,
We'll
right?
take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right?
It's gonna be literal.
First things first. You'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
Alright, thank you for sharing your guns. I see you brought enough for the class, so... Glad you're not holding that on me. Alright, prologue, Awakening. Alright, so follow the... Alright, Elma's advice. If you ever step out where to go next, be sure to check any nearby place marked with exclamation mark. Doing so should reveal the way forward. Occasional excursion off the beaten path never hurts. In a Xenoblade game, you don't say. Alright, so, Primordia. Here we are. Alright, how weird is this gonna feel to play? Okay, so that's a weapon switch. Okay, so ZR is jump. That's gonna fuck with me. I'm playing Xenoblade 2, so... it's gonna be weird. Alright, now, at this point, I prefer to be using TV, so I guess I will turn... and... like this. I do know I wish I had a working outlet on the other side, because that would be way more convenient if TV were to my left. But I will work with what I have to. Okay, so that's... it's real-time menu, so... can't bring this up if somebody's trying to murder me, but... not like you can do that in Xenoblade anyway. Alright. Yep, So, power rating, but it's probably better to pay attention to the numerous stats. TP gain rating is valuable. Okay, so... Well, that is a great many points. Assault rifle, less so. Alright, just all prototype stuff, including pants. These pants have not been sufficiently tested. If there are any problems with it, well... just gonna have to iron that out later. Also, we've got individual sleeves, which... I'm gonna level with you. Those are some pretty small sleeves. Can see why they're only 1 defense. Alright, so... meanwhile, here's Elma. She's far cooler than we are. She can shout dual wield with both her swords and her guns. Doesn't have a headset, though. Not a team player. And she's got her own personal body wear, which you'll probably want to leave on vanity slots, because that's kind of her look. But you'll definitely want to change out equipment later, because that's only 4 defense. That's as good as my equipment. My equipment isn't that good. Alright, fashion gear. Here we go, vanity slots. And here you go, in case you want to dress like this. Alright, let's just... oh. Okay, so that's just regular one of these. Oh, wait, there we go. Granada light suits. Okay, so I can steal Elma's look. And she can steal mine, so that's why this is the way it is. Because everybody's on here. But yeah, vanity slots, of course, are very important. Because, I mean, you're gonna want to upgrade your stuff over time. You're gonna want new armor. But Xenoblade knows that you also care about your fashion. Because, eventually you're gonna look kind of ridiculous with all the various bits of gear you'll have. You gotta coordinate, it's important. Alright, oh god, I do need to make these not be red anymore, so... Yep. Everybody, yep, there we go. I need to make sure I know when I actually have new things. Alright, arts. Okay, so what am I working with? I've got flame grenade. Thermal versus toppled targets, boosts damage. Can I topple, though? So let's see. Oh, yep, so deals physical damage, inflicts topple, so I'm the one doing that, then. Good to know. Knife arts, I have none. I'm gonna have to go over this at some point. So yeah, this is definitely one thing I remember about this game, is that it's, kind of a lot. Nice thing about original Xenoblade is, you just start with Shulk and Rhine, and you don't really have to pay attention to as much at the beginning. You're led to pay attention to break and topple. And then you're good for a bit, and you kind of learn as you unlock more things. But here it's like, yeah, you've got the customizable character, so... yeah, you're gonna have to... pay attention to all the things you can get. Alright, inflict stagger. Ether damage. Boost DP. Boost critical chance and boost evasion. Very nice. Power, boost DP. Okay, so that inflicts stagger. Is that... Should probably pay more attention to guns, because that seems like what it wants me to start with. Then blaze. So yeah, since we have stagger at the start, and I'm not seeing the word break, guessing then that's probably the break equivalent. Okay. Skills. Oh god, yeah, no. None of this is unlocked anyway, so I don't have to care. Blaze, melee attack, taunts. Critical chance. I'm just going to look over this for a very, very brief overview. I'll look over this with more scrutiny off-stream, because that's a lot to take in. Full Metal Jaguar. So that is a unique class, though it is very similar to stuff you can unlock. So yeah, Julia is gonna be, our customizable character. Can choose what she looks like, and also you just get a very wide range of stuff you can play with under classes. So yeah, we've got Striker, we've got Commando, we've got Enforcer. So what did I go through? I think Samurai Gunner might have been what I went for. Stand, maybe not? Samurai Gunner is a cool sounding class. Maybe, Blast Fencer actually sounds correct. Starfall Blade, Stellar, yeah, this is sounding familiar. There we go, Starfall Rondo. Yeah, see, that's the move I remember. Deals weapon damage and boost damage in melee combos. But yeah, this is Photon Saber and Psycho Launchers, which is, whatever. I don't care about the guns. I'm here for the cool laser swords. So yeah, Commando, of course, we can see this is where we get dual swords, dual guns of our own. And yeah, Full Metal Jaguar. So we can unlock that class. It's a little redundant, but eventually Elma can not be in the party. So, you might want to go into that yourself. But yeah, certain characters do have, specific things that you can't necessarily get to, I think. Melee Enraged. Adds recovery arts to its mix of offense and defense. Yeah, see, that's why I think I'm probably going to want to go down Galactic Knights. It's the enemy using debuffs and gain bonuses. Since you're not ranged attack and provide bonuses. I mean, part of this, of course, is flexibility, so, I might necessarily not want to go down only Galactic Knights, because stuff you unlock, around here can also be used elsewhere. Striker, Samurai Gunner. More towards offense. Honestly, I might just go to whatever winds up with the most evasion. Because, I mean, that is typically what I like playing in these games. Xenoblade's very good about... oh god, so voices, I'm definitely not doing that on stream. Xenoblade's very good about evasion-focused parties. Some RPGs, you know, there's an evasion stat, but it doesn't really do much. But... these games, it's very good. Division, no division. So Elma's with the Reclaimers. You'll know what the hell that means later. Alright. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we also have a party of 4, which is a little different than the other games. They're usually around 3. Xenoblade 1, you have 3 party members. Xenoblade 2 pretends you have 3 party members, but really it's kind of more 9. And then Xenoblade 3 just says, alright, you want to play the full fucking party? Well, here you go, idiot. Just take them all. Hey, you know how you're spending like the first hour or so of the game thinking like, dang, who's gonna be in my party? Because, you know, I kind of like some of these characters in this team, but this team's also pretty good. And it just says, no, all of them. Alright, Elma's not new, I know she's here. So this is definitely new. In general, X, the original, was not very good about giving you access to the other party members. And that is absolutely something a lot of people complained about. Therefore, it's a thing that they definitely changed. I know this game added a character or two. I don't know what the roster is in comparison to the original, but man, this feels like a lot of characters. Considering I didn't get very far, I did not know many of the characters. I think I only knew a small handful of them, and not super well either. So got a lot of people to look forward to. What the heck's intel? Oh, inventory. Oh god, we've got a Collectopedia again. I kind of missed this in Xenoblade 2, but also I don't as well. Affinity chart. Yep, there's Elma. We don't really know her. No hearts whatsoever. So yeah, Affinity chart and Collectopedia are both very much holdovers from the original, though. Collectopedia, I believe, returns in 3. Yeah, no, it definitely did, I remember. I remember taking some time to fill that out. What else did I get here? Oh, probably... well, I haven't done any combat, so... maybe under that. Oh, no, I saw you. There. Discovered Primordia. I mean, I was indeed standing in Primordia. That's how I started the game. Very observant of you, achievements. Alright, online I don't care about. System... gameplay tips... I'm going to hope that a lot of what I know from the other games carries over to this one. Yeah, it's even the same symbol as break, but yeah, why did they change it to stagger? Knockback, launch... flinch, stun, sleep... I do not remember this game even having launch. I wonder if it looks as goofy as it does in Xenoblade 2. I love that animation so much. Just getting fucking thrown into the sky and spinning. Okay, yep. That's a lot of tutorials. Autosave. What are all these stats? Alright, there we go. Examiran Archive. Okay, so this is just story stuff then. Earth. Remember Earth? Well, you don't have to, it's not there anymore. And this is just all the same settings, right? Yep. Alright, so we'll save the old game. cool. Okay, so... back to it. Me and my ZR jump. Alright, and there's one of the other unlucky sods, I guess.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash. Like this one.
Do not open
You're
it,
one of
you
the
will not
lucky
like what's
few.
inside.
Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you?
I don't. Should
You
I be
know,
obsessed
the
with that?
L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You
It's the
remember
metaphor,
Earth,
right? I mean, I have a
Planet
log
Earth.
about Earth,
Your
but...
homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
It's kind of used to that, but just at a smaller scale. Yeah, like, usually this stuff happens, you know, within the atmosphere.
Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know.
Well,
It's been following me for a while now.
it was watching you while you were setting
I
up
didn't
your...
want to alarm you.
well,
We're going to
nothing.
need to defend
You didn't
ourselves.
actually change equipment, you
You
just
up to
looked
the
at
task?
it. You just looked at it, nodded your head, and you're like, okay. And then you continued wearing your sleeves. It was kind of weird, if I'm being honest. Okay, target R, draw weapon, A while targeting. Alright. Yep, know how that works. Yep, okay, it all sounds familiar. Alright, get his ass.
Shadow strike!
Oh,
Flame grenade!
get him.
Assault hammer!
Here we go. Perfect. I just shot a bug, it was easy. Also, yeah, gonna be honest, that does feel
You're not
really
half
weird.
bad.
In comparison to every
There's
Xenoblade
plenty
game.
of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Look depressed at the idea of work. I mean, I feel like the 30 seconds we've been in this field looking at her clothes and going, yep, that's clothing. You might be a little bit bored. Work might be nice.
Then
No, I
you're
wouldn't sound
interested.
that enthused, though.
In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Okay, oh. Advanced strong assault rifle. Alright, well, I'm guessing it's probably a better gun. Soul voice prompts your instructions, suggesting your request that your party members call it in the heat of battle. Okay, so yeah, that's what it said failed earlier. Okay, yeah, so pay attention to the thing because characters are like, hey, use this. Alright, but yeah, no, it... it is really weird. You know, after playing Xenoblade 2, the game where usually I just take out like a sword or something and whack people with it. You know, if I'm gonna go ranged, it's with a big cannon. It is really weird to just take out a kind of normal-ass gun and just shoot a bug with it. Alright, so that's just better all around. Oh, insufficient level? Alright, oh, level 3. Okay, so my level's gotta match that one then. You're just taunting me then, is that it? You just gave me that gun, you're like, oh, you want to use that gun, right? Well, too bad, you can't. Alright, in the future, I'm definitely gonna need to... just... my... setup, because this is very awkward for me. Oh, I gotta hold it, okay. very awkward for me to play like this. My first treasure. Diary entry by Julia. Does that mean first usable bit of a treasure? Prototype bodywear. Alright. Well, man, I have less resistance to gravity. Damn. I don't want to be beholden to gravity. I just got here, and now I gotta listen to what gravity wants. Ugh. Just out of curiosity. Okay, yeah, I'm like half a head less tall than Elma. I was curious about that. Okay, so... That's Collector. Alright, I'm not gonna start shoving things into Collectopedia until we get to a better spot. That is a habit of mine when I'm playing on my own, is to just open up the Collectopedia anytime I get something that seems vaguely new.
Attack at range! Follow my lead! Target in sight! Shadow strike! Nice! Move in and do some damage! Scream edge!
It never hurts to get a little stronger.
Alright, Alright, chrome armor. Alright. I mean, I don't think there's an inventory limit, so... Just take what you can get. No reason not to. Alright, is this all... Yep, that's... Well, actually... It's sort of better, but... fewer hits. And less TP gain, which... You kinda want that going up as soon as you can. Well, not like that anyway. Also... What's my new arts? Let's see, grants physical resistance up. Oh, cool. So... If I switch to knife, then... I can... buff physical defense.
It begins! Let's see what you've got. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Shadow strike! Assault hammer! Flame grenade! Go me! Now close the gap! Nice job! Nice work.
Alright. Well, everything around here is kinda weak thus far. So they're probably not gonna bother me too much. Let's see. Now, what's that symbol up there? Does that mean it's flying? Probably means... I also want to figure out... The other problem I'm having is I'm trying to exit battle like I would in Xenoblade 2. Oh, it's probably... No, not like it was in Xenoblade 1. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna need to kill you, unfortunately.
Attack at range! Follow my lead! Shadow strike! Hammer! I can't move! Grenade!
Experience, let's give Elma some. Yeah, she's our new
Move
friend.
in and strike!
Yeah, there's a whole... Right at each point
Move in
today.
and do some damage!
I would move in to do some damage, but, kinda out of arts. Forgive me.
Shadow strike! Nice job! We got it.
Small up.
Let's
Oh,
move.
rank up, so... We're still level 2, but... Oh, we did apparently have a limit on whatever that was. Alright, so yeah, we are rank 3. So what does that mean for me? Classes... Alright, doesn't look like it means anything too major, because I don't get Slit Edge until rank 4. Looks like 8's probably as much as I need to do for now. Yeah, because rank progress 5 of 25. So what does that mean? Because I am rank 3. I mean, I can only get up to level 25? I don't know. It's another thing where I'll figure it out later. Just like how I'm gonna have to figure out how to untarget, because Xenoblade 2, it's you hold, this right button? Yeah. The right trigger. And then you hit B. And then you sheath your weapons and... Well, if you haven't taken out your weapons, then you'll just unselect the target, which... You know, I did have to look up when I was playing that game. Because I kept bringing up targets on things, and I was like, okay, well, how do I undo that? Because I can only bring up the menu to remove that. Just had to look up, yeah, you have to hold the target button and press B. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of weird little things that I'm gonna need to get used to. Ah, there are the symbols I wanted to see. Okay, so... the symbol on the left means they will attack you based on sights. The one next to that means they'll attack you based on sound. Though... They don't seem to be messing with
Didn't
me.
have to
There
be
we go.
like this.
They're off guard.
What do you mean they're off guard?
Scream
They
it!
started it.
Assault hammer! Shadow strike! Flame grenade! Nice job! Nice work.
Alright. You're not gonna mess with me? Even though you're sound-based? And I attacked your friend right next to you? Alright, well, doesn't matter if he doesn't want to mess with me. I shouldn't mess with the local wildlife too much. Just got to this planet. I don't need to be a terrible neighbor.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
That's pretty good sunrise. See why I would rock that man.
Hey, my wake up time, how's it going? Don't fuck with me, I will end you. Anyway, have a good day. I swear I need to stretch.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell.
Nobody
We need to
airlifted
learn
these
to play
guys in.
nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
I remember those guys being fuckers. I guess we'll coexist with them, but I'm not gonna like it.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart.
I don't even know what I would find on the star
But
chart if
it's
I'm
our
being
new
entirely
home.
honest. Look, we're very far away from Earth. I got no expectations.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall.
In case you're
But the
familiar with
indigents
any
down
other
there are
Xenoblade
another
game, you
story.
won't die.
Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road
It's
here
not the
would be
fall
the safer
that'll
way
kill
to
you
go,
in this game.
relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
It is slightly distracting, but I don't think I chose the right hair color. Certain enemies you find on Mirror will attack you as soon as they detect you. They'll just look at you and they'll be like, yep. Today's your last day on Mira. Prepare to die. Yeah, enemies with a level much lower than yours will not attack unprovoked. No aggression, no icon. There we go. Okay, yeah, the game's just gonna tell you visual, auditory. Okay. Oh, really? Okay, so at the very least, sprint is just a toggle. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Right, so by trying to remove the enemy tags, I was accidentally auto-running. Okay, so that's what I was doing. Alright, so I could leap down there. We can take the more scenic route. I'm becoming incapacitated. New tip added. New tip added. Time. Yeah, you have amnesia, so you might not be familiar with time. Okay, so this is like, okay, yep, it is like original. They did not change this, it seems. Right, I don't think I saw an option to, change time anywhere else. No, what? It's right here. Well, did you never feel like you, had to do that, in these stations, in the original version? Which makes the, you know, the inclusion of these little camps kind of weird, but... You know, in fairness, maybe some people want to kind of try to stick to the original. Only change times to the designated time spots. I don't think anybody's going to care about the way the party chain, like, party change thing changed. Because, again, people weren't fond of that in the original.
Here we go. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Slide back! Melee attacks!
I know! Take this!
There we go. I did it. I did the thing. Are you proud of me?
You should be doing better.
I should heal first.
Oh god. Oh, I've been bored.
Strike.
Flame grenade!
Oh,
I feel great!
that's not fun.
Now, melee attack!
We got it.
Oh, front part first. That's gross. Alright, oh boy. Easy fur. Well, we got new equipment, so... Ground gear. I mean, it is better for everything except gravity, but... I don't really want to wear this helmet, so... There we go. And now I don't have to. Alright, so let's see, okay, it is just B. You don't actually have to hold the targeting button. Honestly, yeah, that's way easier. It's gonna be weird to have to go back to Xenoblade 2 and the way it does that. Kinda prefer the simplicity, honestly. Oh, it also said I have new parts, right? I should probably check that. Let's see, you are Slit Edge. From the side, boost damage. Alright. Well, we don't have a tank at the moment, so... nobody in particular is going to be drawing aggro. This is gonna be kinda whoever is... making the most ass.
Right at! Going all out! Let's send them flying! Now it's my turn! Slide! Slinger! Assault hammer! Down you go! Suppressive fire! Flame grenade! That did something! Try toppling with gunfire!
Oh, well... nobody here to really do that, unfortunately.
Melee attacks!
Yeah, I did not get into Soul Voices at all. I'm not looking at that at the moment.
Move in and do some damage!
Oh, that's so good.
Right at!
But yeah, you can... set up what you want your various things to be. You have some choice
Upper
in
hand! Right at!
the actual prompt,
Destroyed!
but
Move in and strike!
I'm just leaving it alone for now. I don't want I don't want to touch that.
I
That's a
figured
lot.
you'd win! Nice
Alright,
work!
rank up, Early Bird. Busted rifle. Okay, so... not good for Elma. What did Elma get? Raises critical power tier, boosts critical chance, boosts evasion. Okay, so... dang, Elma is then kind of the evasive character. So... I might have to go down Full Metal Jaguar. It is a little redundant, but... I mean, if I want the ability to be evasive, I'm gonna have to go for that. Alright. Now, despite how I've kind of a little bit been unprompted in killing animals, I don't wanna do too much. Mama did say that we should probably, you know, learn to hang out with these guys, be chill with them. But, you know, I just see somebody around my level who will attack me, you know, based on sight, and I'm like, gotta take care of them first. Alright, so yeah, you do also need to hold down the A button, so that if there's anything actively trying to kill you, they might get the opportunity to do so. So you can't just go into dangerous areas and expect to pick up treasures just like it was in anything. Also, yeah, there's Roximius, who will kill the hell out of me should I get anywhere too close. So we're not going to get close. Also, unless Roximius is that guy's name, that's not even a unique monster, that's just a guy who's going to kill you. Alright, well, no ways around. Keep pressing B to try and jump, but it's not B. It's not B. It's gonna throw me off so much.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah, and it looked plenty big
And
before.
this was just the habitat unit. The White Whale was one hell of a ship.
Yeah, too
Until it
bad
all
about
came
all the
crashing down,
exploding
at
it
least.
did.
That's the West Gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh, it's the aforementioned bastards.
Grexes. And they're riled.
Alright, how do we unrile them?
We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Am I ready? No, but well. Guess we have to. Alright, melee ranged. Yep, alright. Damage. Alright, yep. Just gotta pay attention to make sure you're not using a weapon you don't want to after using parts. Makes sense. Okay, this I think is new in comparison to original Chronicles. Because in that game it's just, art fills up, you're good. But here it has a secondary fill, which I forgot about.
Didn't have to be like this.
Attack at range. Follow my lead.
Target in sight!
Grenade.
Shadow strike!
Hope you're ready for this. Flame grenade. Go me. Now close the gap.
Who's getting attacked more? It feels like it's me. Oh, well, it might be
Hostile
Elmer.
neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Roger. They won't get mobilized.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Never hurts to get a little stronger.
Upper hand.
Alright, well, you know, this is surprisingly easy for how gigantic these things are.
Now close the gap.
These things are at least 3 times my height when they're on all fours.
Realm armor.
Also, I don't know what she said, but for some reason to me it sounded like she said Doug Harger. You know, like that one little fucking
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife.
LED game or whatever that is. Where the buttons duck and
Luckily,
faster.
some species aren't so hostile. But they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight.
Okay, is that about the
We need to
things I
walk that
killed
line.
earlier? Look, I'm sorry. I kind of assumed they would attack me
All right,
first. We're around the
let's head
same
in.
level.
Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog
Look,
your
all
memory.
I'm saying is that baby was looking at me funny. It was gonna kick my ass if we didn't do anything about it. Alright, yep, classes. I figured that part out. Changing classes. You know what, okay, so once you reach rank 10. Okay, so it's kind of Fire Emblem-esque like that, then. You can reach rank 10, but there might be something else past that. Oh hey, yeah, I can actually use these now, nice. Why did I... Wait, why am I no longer... Oh, is it just because it has to show me this? Okay, you know what, that's fair enough. That actually does make sense. Oh boy, I could use a busted rifle. Thank you for the follow. Although that being said, probably near, end of stream, but we do have a few more things to do. We actually have to enter the city. No beam resistance. Oh, good thing most things aren't fighting with lasers. Alright, that's just better. I can't wear the advanced survival pants, damn it. They're too good for me. Alright, and how are we on this look? Same fashion gear. Minimal difference. Alright, yeah, that's there. Alright, so this is left arm. Okay, so in that case... seems like... maybe... oh no, that's me stealing Elma's sleeve. Okay, yeah, looks like this is then kind of... gonna have to be asynchronous. Cause I mean, I can't have this piece of equipment. And then... oh, you know, well, that's actually kinda nice. They let you wear the, fancy pants... just in the vanity slots. Even if I can't equip them for real, I can have them. But also, they don't really go with what I'm going for right now, so... return to original pants. Alright, that's everything, so... oh, there's an aerial cam. I don't even remember that. Though, considering what this looks like, I feel like this was in the original, and it's just a thing I never use. Cause yeah, I'm just looking at this and I'm thinking, yeah, that had to be a Wii U gamepad function, right? It had to be. Like, you pressed that, and then you had to look down at your gamepad. I think that must have been it. But again, I'm pretty sure I forgot about that. It does seem like it'd be useful. I just, you know, tend to forget. A lot.
Thanks.
She already did the reports? Wow, she is good. Alright, yeah, gotta use the lift, that's fine. This game is still gorgeous, I will say. It does, this game in particular does go for like a little more of a unique, or, kind of, I don't want to say realistic look than the other Xenoblade games, but especially of everything available on the Switch, I feel like this is the most different. But it still is a very good case of art design. But yeah, this still looks gorgeous. Very good landscape. Also, I do like how you can see all the things that could kick your ass down there. Like, yeah, there's some level 10 guys. I probably couldn't stand up to them. I do just really wish I just look to my left and there's, like, something that's level 99. So what do you mean, target? I'm not shooting that guy from here. I don't think I can make that shot. And really, I probably shouldn't. I want to be a decent neighbor, so that means no shooting anybody from up on high.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles.
Okay, that's cool, but I don't know what a
to
Los Angeles
NLA.
is either. I've got no context for anything. Look, it is magnificent. Gorgeous place. Good fuck
And
with
so
that.
it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees.
But I don't know what an LA is.
Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come
As far as I know, this could just be a regular LA. What's so new about it?
New LA
Cat.
was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
So anyway, that's your hub. Unsurprisingly, it's pretty huge. Okay, look. Yeah, that's a save progress screen, so I think we're gonna save here and probably call it a day. I'm guessing if I leave, it's probably gonna continue straight into further cutscenes, so I will resist the temptation since it's 9 o'clock, but we'll call it a day there. Thank you for the raid. Let's see, that's Danny Gaiman, and also I don't think most of those messages appeared on stream. So sorry I missed all of that. I currently have the world's most awkward setup, clearly. I had OBS open, I should have seen it from there, but anyway. So, yeah, that will do it for tonight's Xenoblade Chronicles X stream, but I'll be back next Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where we will get to know New LA. It's kinda big, so there is a fair bit to explore, and also, we'll actually learn what, organization Elma's in. We'll learn about Blade all caps. But again, I've been playing Xenoblade 2, so seeing the NPC, oh god, what was it, like, Blade Soldier or something like that, just seeing that name tag, I'm like, but no he's not, that's just a guy. That's just a regular human. You're not a Blade. Anyway though, yeah, so, more of this next Tuesday. As for other streams, Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, is Mega Man Star Force DX, where we will be doing side quests in the mall. And also the school. Look, some guy has probably threatened Geo. I mean, they haven't specified that it's a threat, but typically when somebody says, hey, I know your secret identity, meet me here, it's kind of a bad thing. But we're going to ignore that person because there's things to do outside of that. And then Saturday, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time is Persona 5 Royal. Gonna finish up Mementos, I'm sure. We've only got like one mission left, so we'll do that, get to the end of where it'll let us go, and then we socialize for a bit. I forget how long it's gonna be until we hit the palace for real, but I don't think it's gonna take that long, so probably gonna be Say's palace. If not next stream, I'd imagine the stream afterwards. I don't think it's gonna be that long. And yeah, that's it for stream stuff, but if you want to catch the VODs, they're on YouTube. I'm Theft from Masamone on there, and hey, guess what? There's LPs there too. Mega Man X Command Mission is Monday, Saints Row the 3rd is Wednesday, and Dragon Quest IV is on Friday, and to this day, I still want to say Final Fantasy V is on Friday, but no, it's not. It has not been in quite a while. There's just, I guess, something weirdly compelling about saying Final Fantasy V. But yeah. That's that. If you want to support me, you can do so through Patreon or Ko-fi. I'm Pepper on both the sites, and you can find links easily enough in the Twitch bio or underneath the YouTube videos. Alright, I now have to not play Xenoblade Chronicles X for a bit. I will say, very nice to be back to it. Even though I never did beat it back in the day, there's definitely a nice familiarity to it. And also, I didn't mention this in the actual gameplay of it, but I don't know if it's the font size is better or because I'm closer to the TV or both, but man, font size is way better. That is one of the reasons I didn't exactly stick with original Xenoblade X's. That font was so small. It was so tiny, it hurt to read. Anyway, though, yeah, enough of that. I will see y'all next time. Have a good night.